The Wolverines making a switch here. Wiley's checked in. Michigan with the ball. There's the pick. Swiped away. Stolen. And here we go again. The Wolverines on the break. Wiley in at shooting guard. Cunningham is out there with Taylor. And there's Flash. And it's Knight in at the small forward position. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Wolverines.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Here's Free. The pass to Thomas. To the wing right side. And the rejection by Smith.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
And it's right missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Unloads from 13. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. The Wolverines leading by 6. There's 1:54 left to play here in the second half. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. There's the 3. Screened by Smith. And counted. Three-pointer good on the shot from Freak.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball.
Roberts is checked in for Johnson.
It's simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Unloads from 13. And another miss by UCLA. Michigan with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Smith up top. Wants to get it to Crawford and does. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And Michigan leads by 11.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Here's Free, and it's blocked.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here and what looks to be a solid win for the Wolverines.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. There's 45 seconds left here in the second half. Barton, no luck. And Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
Well, Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thomas. Freak with it. From deep three-point range, misses there. And so it's Michigan winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Hi, everyone. A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Georgetown Hoyas.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
So the Wolverines starting five. Wiley, he's in at point guard. Smith is out there with Ellis. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the shooting guard position. And stolen by Freak.
That's moving.
Trice with it. Outside Randolph. He dishes it to Trice. Lets the three fly. The shot is off. Now the Wolverines take it the other way.
Well, I tell you what, guys, so many great centers have come through Georgetown. For a while, they were the destination for great centers going into college. You can point to any of their teams and find an NBA center on the roster.
Now here's Freak. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Outside, Randolph. Shoots from the right block, and that's good for 2. The Georgetown Hoyas have had so many great centers. Greg Monroe, Roy Hibbert, some of the more great recent guys.
Yeah, but don't forget about the one who kind of set that trend in motion. Patrick Ewing was just a dominant force. And then you had Dikembe Mutombo, Alonzo Mourning. And it's amazing. All of these guys we just named were picked in the top 7 of the NBA draft.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Wolverines shooting their first free throws of the game.
Freak taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Freak.
All day.
And both free throws good from Freak.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Now here's Harkless. D right on him. They set the pick. A second chance effort, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the Hoyas making a change here. Georgetown trails by 3.
Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan.
Taking a look at the Hoyas. Warren is out there with Hudson. Then there's Price, and it's Harkless in at the point. And thinking back to the Fab Five, there were 5 freshmen, all brought in the same year, and they all started.
Yeah. Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, Jalen Rose were the most successful pros. All of them playing professionally at some level. It's still considered one of the greatest freshman classes, if not the greatest of all time.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Price is checked in. Now here's Freak. He has 6. Screen by Ellis. And here's Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Hoyas.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
A minute 50 left in the first half. Screen by Ellis. Now here's Freak. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Ellis.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
And he gets it to go. Hudson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hoyas.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride. Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years, most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
Now here's Freak. 6 points for him. From deep. And it's Price with the rebound. And Allen Iverson was only at Georgetown for 2 seasons. The way he played, he completely set the college basketball hoop world on fire.
We might never see a scorer quite like Iverson again. For his size, what he packed into that small frame was absolutely amazing. As unique and relatable a guy as we've had.
Now here's Freak. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Poked away. It's stolen by Gonzalez. Lays it in off the breakaway. Gonzalez has got 6.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Here's Trice. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Georgetown leads by only 1. And time now for the halftime break with the second half of basketball right around the corner. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
On the court for Michigan, Wiley in at point guard. Jones is out there with Ellis. Then it's Smith, and it's Crawford at the 2 spot. And Wiley gets it to go. Freak's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Wolverines. Now Trice. Kicks to Warren. Price against Jones. There's the feed to Hudson. Out to the right wing. Randolph in the posts, guarded by Crawford. Randolph's shot is good.
And you look at the long list of former players from the University of Michigan. A lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time.
So Michigan going with almost an entire new group here. Here's Trice. They've got Trice. Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the 2. Now here's Trice. He's covered closely. For 3, Price. And he gets it to go.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Here's Wiley.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
The 3 ball. Randolph grabs the board. Freak's gone 1 of 5 from 3-point territory. Trice kicks to Price. They set the pick. Pass to Randolph. To take the lead. The shot no good. Now the Wolverines take it the other way. 1:58 left to play here in the second half. Freak with it. Jones sets the pick for Freak. No good off the pick.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Hudson. Second shot opportunity. Randolph's shot is good.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing. And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
Hey, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
he's checked in. For Michigan. 1:25 left here in the second half of the game. Trice passes to Warren. That one wide left. And here's Freak. The three. Good for his sixth make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
.102 left in the second half. Georgetown trails by 5. Now here's Trice. He feeds it to Warren. Fades. No good off the front iron.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Lets it go with a three. And again, the triple from Freak. And it's an 11-point Wolverine lead.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Warren, good. Now, Freak. And so it's Michigan winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Louisville and the Michigan Wolverines.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
Here are the starters for Louisville. You've got Rozier. Harrell is out there with White. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Some nice passing by Louisville here. Here's Rozier. There's the screen. Screen by Sanders. Pass to Harrell. Here's Rozier. The three-pointer, no good.
And guys, over the years, Louisville has had a reputation of being a high-flying offense. You know they'll play at a high tempo and create a lot of chances. It's just what has worked for the program for so long.
So it's Louisville now. It's a 5-point game.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Now here's Freak. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebound by Harrell.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Louisville again missing. Cardinals on D. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Wiley. Shot is off, and it's Louisville. The other way. Now here's Sanders. Here's Rozier. Harrell, the pass to White. Harrell with it. Pass to Mack to stop the drought. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. So Michigan ends up going with the new group. Louisville trails by 8. On the court right now for the Cardinals. Harrell is out there with White. Then it's Russell. And it's Mack in at the 5. Down low. Russell, no good. The steal. Oh, and a fast break for Louisville. Here's Rozier. Drops in the breakaway layup. The Wolverines leading by 6. 1:29 left in the first half of the game. Screen by Smith. There's Freak. No good from outside.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
That's good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Louisville trails by 7. Here's Rozier. The feed to Harrell. Outside, White. Jacks up a three. That's good. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Here's Freak. And the Wolverines another three.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Rozier. There's a screen. Now the pass to Harrell. Outside, White. Fires for three. Kept alive. Pass to Rozier. From outside the arc. That drops. Rozier's got 5 now. Wiley. No good. And so it's a... Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
On the court for Michigan. Wiley in at point guard. Ellis is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the 2 spot. Kicks it to Harrell. And a wide open look for Sanders. The three-pointer no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Wiley gets it to go.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Now the dish to Sanders. He feeds it to Mack. Here's Harrell. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Harrell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Wiley. And the Wolverines another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Price. Thomas a screen. Price outside. The 11-footer. The shot misses. Now the Wolverines take it the other way. Now Freak. 17 points in the game. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Payton. Louisville trails by 8. And here's Price. Payton outside. Louisville, no good that time either.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Freak missing. Now the Cardinals moving it up from 12 feet out. Wiley with the rebound. The Wolverines leading by 8. And stolen by Price. Back to Sanders. Taylor with the rebound. Taylor's got 3 rebounds now in this one. On the court right now for the Cardinals. They've got Payton. Sanders is out there with Price. Then it's Thomas. And it's Hughes in at the 3 set. Now here's Freak. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. From deep. The shot is off. Good D by Sanders. Louisville trails by 8. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Freak. Deep. No luck. And here are the Cardinals. Here in the 4th quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Price dishes to Payton. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
That pushes it to double digits. 20 points for Freak.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Louisville trails by 11. 1:10 left here in the second half of the game. Over to the left wing. Here's Rozier. Buries the long-range jumper.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Rozier's gone 2 of 3 shooting from deep here. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And here are the Cardinals, trailing here by 8. Steps back and fires, and he gets it to go.
Well, they gave him some room, and he just stepped back and nailed the wide-open jumper.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely.
Move the ball. Stick it shot.
Screened by Ellis. 35 seconds left in the second half of basketball. And Wiley gets it to go.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
And so it's Louisville with it. Following the three-pointer by Freak, Harrell kicks to White. To the left wing, here's Sanders. From outside, off the mark. Freak with it. From deep three-point range, misses the shot. And so it's Michigan winning this one. Some good moments throughout